Okay, this question 2 here, this is about as nasty as it can get on an integration question. The start of the question is you're given what f of x equals, and you have to find out what f of x equals. So we're going to undo the differentiation by integrating this expression, dx. But to integrate it, okay, the 3's all right, but the 5x squared plus 2 over x to the power of a half, you're going to have to turn into powers of x. So that's your first problem. Having done that, you're going to integrate. There's going to be a plus c at the end of the integral, and you're going to have to use the given point 1/6 to find the value of plus c. So there are two complications in this question. Okay, first one. How do I turn this into powers of x? Well, let's come over here. We've got 5x squared plus 2 over x to the power of a half. Well, that's going to split into two fractions. Each one is going to have x to the power of a half on the bottom. But then on the top, I'm going to have numbers, and in one case I'm going to have x's as well as numbers. So in each case, these fractions are going to split into a fraction with numbers times a fraction with x's. So to help you with the first one, you're going to have 5x squared over x to the power of a half, which is going to be 5 over 1 times x squared over x to the power of a half. And you're going to have something similar going on over here. So you're going to have a fraction with numbers times a fraction with x's. Now, this fraction with x's here, I'm going to have to use a rule of powers. I've got a power divided by a power. So this is going to turn into 5 over 1, which is 5, times x to some power. And this one here, again, is going to turn into a number times x to the power of another number. So in order to do the integral of this, don't forget the 3, you're going to have plus 5x to some power, and then this bit will be plus some other number, x to some other power. And then you're going to use your rule for integration, and you're going to get an answer for 3 terms, and then you're going to have a plus c at the end. Then you're into phase 2. So this is going to be our f of x. But at the moment, f of x has got a plus c at the end, and I have to find out what c is. But I know that when x is 1, f of x is 6. So I'm going to be able to say that 6 equals some terms again, but these, I can take x to equal 1 in these, and put plus c at the end. So since all of these are now numbers I can work out, I'm going to be able to say what c is. And once I know what c is, I can replace that down here. I can say f of x equals the same terms as I had before with x in, 3 terms with x's in, but then the plus c at the end, I can put in my c value into there. Okay, I hope that helps.